Good morning. In this lecture, we have solved the problem of linear programming problem for the formulation. That is, we have give the example two. That is, a company produce two type of hat. Each hat of the first type require twice as much labor time as the second type. If all hats are of the second type only, the company can be produce a total of 500 hats a day. The market limit daily sale of the first type and second type to 150 and 250 head. Assuming that the profit per head are rupees 8 for type A and rupees 5 for type B. Formulate the problem as a linear programming model in the order to determine the number of head to be produced of each type so as to maximize the profit maximize the profit. That is, the company produce two type of hat and company want the maximize profit, and therefore here problem is maximize, and we formulate the linear programming problem. That is the formulation. We solve the formulation of this problem. That is, the company produce x1 head type A and x2 heads of type B each day. So the profit P after selling these two products is given by linear function. That is P equal to, that is, assuming that the profit per head are rupees 8 for type A and rupees 5 type B, and therefore we have consider x1 head of type A and x2 head type B, and therefore the linear function equal to P equal to 8x1 plus 5x2, that is the objective function. Since the company can be produce, since the company can produce at most 500 head in a day, and A type head require twice as much time that of type B, production restriction is given by 2 Tx1 plus Tx2 less than equal to 500 T, where T is the labor time per unit of the second type. That is 2x1 plus x2 less than equal to 500. But there are limitations on the sale of hat. Therefore, further restrictions are x1 less than equal to 150 and x2 less than equal to 250. Also, since the company cannot produce the negative quantity, therefore x1 non-negativity restriction is x1 greater than equal to 0 and x2 greater than equal to 0. Hence, the problem can be finally put in the form: find x1 and x2 such that the profit P equal to 8x1 plus 8x2 is maximized. That is, maximize Z P equal to 8x1 plus 5x2, and subject to the constraint 2x1 plus x2 less than equal to 500, x1 less than equal to 150 and x2 less than 250, and non-negativity restriction x1 greater than equal to 0 and x2 greater than equal to 0. That is, we formulate the in the form of linear programming problem.